This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Busher, though, with the rebound. She'll go right back up with it. Gets contact and a foul. Final seconds of this first quarter. Three on the way by Herman. Big three to close out the first. Over to Schultz. Nearly stolen away it is. Miller, throw it out for Gaw. Gaw being trailed. Hudson elevates and lays it in. Why he didn't shoot that, I don't know. Bruce will go from way down. Oh, baked it in! Yeah. Baked it in! My God. How about them apples? Wow.
It's time for the Broncos on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Bronco basketball is we're live from Braves Fieldhouse here in Bonner Springs High School on the campus of Bonner Springs as we bring you Bronco basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented to you by Strode Orthodontics. As we're getting things going for the final week of the regular season, I'm Brendan Bolin, joined by my partner. He has a headset now. We get a headset. Curtis Kaiser, nice to see you again for another broadcast. How are we doing today?
Good. Pleasure to be here. Sorry for all you fans. I got a headset this time, so you'll have to put up with me for the next 3 hours. But looking forward to it as the Bronco girls and boys wrap up their final portion of the regular season, and looking for some good games here tonight.
And last Friday, it was a pivotal game to where they could stay alive. The Lady Broncos could stay alive for a conference title for another straight year. It'd be all 3 years that head coach Paige Huso will have a conference title under her belt. Instead, they'll finish most likely in second place. Baldwin not that very far behind, but not catchable enough for Spring Hill as they'll stay in second place. Phenomenal job by the ladies last Friday. Down by 17 at half. They went into that third quarter trailing only by just single digits. They managed to get it within 5 or just about a basket, but unfortunately just fell short in the end. But that was an impeccable effort by the Spring Hill girls.
Yeah, it really was. You know, and Eudora is always a very well-coached program, both on the girls and boys side. And the Spring Hill girls, you know, Sydney Busher wasn't there. And so when you have a person of her caliber that's not able to be there during the game and you come up against a good opponent like Eudora, it's tough, you know. But you know what? I love the way the girls competed. They come out in that second half, and they're like, we still got a chance to do this, and they did. They fought and clawed their way back against a very quality Eudora opponent. You can't take anything away from them. They're a young team. My daughter's a sophomore, and they have a sophomore class that is really, really good. Bryn Dieterding is a 4A All-State player, point guard on their team. Is very, very good, solid player. And the girls competed really hard and did a lot of great things, and so that was fun. It's fun to watch. It's unfortunate we'll come up short, but I think Coach Husa's got to like the effort.
And Coach Husa is going to be excited that Sydney Busher is back tonight after playing club volleyball. She is back for the final week of the regular season. She'll play tonight, and she will play on senior night as well. So definitely excited to have her back. And we look at the Lady Braves, 7-10 on the year. Led by head coach Pearson Leslie, which of course he's been in that program for so many years. He's had a bunch of All-American players such as Mariah Noel, who's currently a sophomore at Ole Miss, getting some valuable minutes. Now he's got a much younger team this year that's looking forward to trying to even the series this year against the Lady Broncos, but they've got some momentum with them. They've won their last 4 games, including their last game, which was a forfeit against J.C. Harmon. They didn't even play against J.C. Harmon. It was a forfeit. But they've beat Tonganoxie. They've beat Leavenworth. And they had another nice victory as well. And they also beat a cooled-off Ottawa, I forgot to mention. Ottawa, they've kind of cooled off just a little bit, but they've still been a really solid team. I mean, with a team like this on a 4-game win streak, what can the Broncos do to kind of slow that momentum down starting off in that first half?
Well, I think it's going to – I'm an old-school guy, so I say defense wins championships. So I think if the girls find their matchup man-to-man, I think they can handle a man-to-man. I'd like to see them run that and execute at a high level. And I think if they stay disciplined on the defensive end and then execute well on the offensive end, like our chances. It should be a good game here tonight, but looking forward to some more Broncos basketball.
And that'll do it for our Comfort Designs Heating and Conditioning pregame show. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. We'll step aside for a couple minutes as we get starting lineups in the national anthem out of the way. When we come back, game one of our doubleheader here from Braves Fieldhouse in Bonner Springs, Kansas. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Here at Strody Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks, Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, Brendan Bolin, Curtis Kaiser back here on the call with you. Getting ready for tip-off here in Bonner Springs, Kansas, bringing you to our starting lineups. First, for the home side, Braves, Emily Morton, and Nia Anderson, Amaya Burris, Addison Thompson, and Chastity Samble. And for the Broncos, no change to the starting lineup as of recent. Meter, Bond, Herman, Harris, and Rodden. Sydney Busher will start on the bench to begin this one. Morton and Harris meet at half court. for the opening tip. And what's a pivotal final week of the season. Tip is up. It's won by the Braves, and away we go from Bonner Springs High School. It'll be up the floor with Nia Anderson, the pesky defensive guard. Now for Samble, she's had a nice solid stretch of the second half of the season. Down low to find Addison. Thompson drives in right through the heart of the defense, but it falls short of the mark. Broncos take it up the other way for their first offensive possession. Rodden down low, surveys. Anderson wanted a hand there in there. Now it's Bond. She'll call for a screen. Fakes, gives it to Meter, who drives right through. It won't fall. Rodden, the rebound and the second chance buckets for Callie Rodden. The first 2 points of the game go to none other than Callie Rodden. Bonner Springs on the end. Samble trying to drive. Triple team down low. Bounces right to on the rebound. Can't get the second chance effort. Jump ball in the air. It's going to favor the Broncos. And back-to-back misses on the offensive end for the Bonner Springs Braves.
Yeah, Lady Broncos have to do a better job keeping them off the boards.
Morton had to make sure that her shoe was tied. As we slow up the floor, Addison Bond being bet by Nia Anderson, guarding close by. Bond just drives baseline, it won't go. Nice rebound by Herman. It's knocked away. She's still trying to hang on to it. They're going to call a jump ball. It's going to go back on the other way with Bonner Springs. So Herman just going up for the rebound and then just gets trapped down low, gets triple teamed.
Yeah, you get that offensive rebound, you got to keep it up. There's too many hands down low. She's got the size. If she keeps it up above her head, gets the shot back up, might have a different outcome.
Anderson gets the screen. Nice find to Orton, who loses it. It's slapped and bound, and it's kept by Spring Hill. And again, it's one of those possessions where Meter and Bond just trying to go too quick in transition, trying to beat the Braves down the floor. It's going to go out of bounds, so Bonner Springs basketball on the inbound near their sideline. And we saw that against Eudora. There was a couple times where Spring Hill just tried to get too quick on the inbound, and then it just didn't work out for him. Forced the other way. Trying to go off the give and go. Anderson trying to feed it down low to Samble. Goes out of bounds. Still with Bonner Springs. They've yet to score in the past 2 minutes. 2 on the way. That's denied by Isabel Harris. She had a couple blocks last week, especially a pivotal one that put the Broncos a basket to help them get within 5 points. And a big one here to keep the Braves scoreless here in the first 2.5 minutes of play. Herman sizing up. Now it's Meter on the drive. Throws it up. Count it. She's got a chance at one more at the line. And how about that for your first basket if you're Aubrey Meter?
Yeah, it's good way to attack the rim there, absorb the contact, get a shot up.
Meter to complete the and one. Samble picks up the first foul, and it's off. And no good. Clanks off the rim. But the Broncos still hold a 2-possession game to start quarter number 1. Anderson will try her luck from 3. Off the back iron. Tipped around and won by Bond. And she'll go up the floor. Tipped in by Meter. And again, quick in transition, just out of the reach of Aubrey Meter. It's going to force another turnover for Spring Hill.
Yeah, it must be in, my guess is it must be in the game plan to try to push, because it's, I feel like if we just settle down into our half-court defense, or our half-court offense would be maybe have some better results right now, but must be wanting to try to push, get some easy baskets.
Anderson up top for Samble. She'll try and drive on Herman. Kick out for Thompson. Surveys. Just gives it up to Nia Anderson. No shot clock in this arena, so you can hang on to the basketball as long as you want. And the bank's open for Amaya Burris, and the Braves finally score. And again, Harris can't catch it down low, going quick. That's 3 turnovers now where the Braves just trying to go quick. Again, just too deep of the throw. They still lead by a point. But Bonner Springs has found themselves in the scoring column. Anderson on the drive, goes up with it. Way off the mark, nice defense by Rodden. Bronco basketball off the floor, Herman. Corner 3 on the way for Bond, can't hit. Morton trying to keep it in, but didn't use 2 hands, just had 1, knocks it out of bounds. Inbound play coming up for Spring Hill. It'll be Meter on the deep throw for Isabel Harris. Works right to Herman, banks it off the glass and in. Isla Herman's got her first points. It's a 3-point lead now for the Broncos. They've led as large as 4 to start this first quarter, halfway through in this first quarter of play. Burris, nice hop step, nice drive through. Amaya Burris has all 5 for Bonner Springs, and Sydney Busher to the scorer's table.
Yeah, last possession here, I think that's a developing part of Isla Herman's game. We can all...
Speaking of a developing game
right
of Isla Herman knocks down a tray. She's got 5.
I was just getting ready to say, we all know what she can do from beyond the 3-point line, right on cue. But she's developing her back-to-the-basket game, and you know, we'll need some more of that again next year when we lose some of these seniors that have a lot of experience. It's good to see her continue to develop.
And this will be a really phenomenal matchup. The junior guard duo of Nia Anderson and Isla Herman. Chastity Samble picks up the first basket on her evening. So somebody not named Amaya Burris has scored for Bonner Springs. Broncos up 2. Nice move by Meter, driving to the basket. And Aubrey Meter's got 4 in the first quarter. And this is how you want to start the first quarter if you're the Broncos. You can let the Braves score, but you can score on the other end. You're all set. Just can't give up the big shots. Anderson will call for a screen. Doesn't go off of it. Her layup inside won't go. A nice rebound by Callie Rodden. How about Callie Rodden last time out? Phenomenal rebounder. Got rebounds in huge positions to where she could go up strong with it and go to the free throw line. Flawless 4 of 4 on that evening against Eudora. Rodden to go up strong, and she does. She's fouled. She'll get 2 shots at the line.
Yeah, Callie seems to find herself in the right spot at the right time, or I shouldn't say find herself. She works her way to the right spot at the right time. Always able to get some offensive rebounds, get some shots up. Really plays well for the Lady Broncos.
First one circles out. So the Braves will also go with the substitution. It'll be Meredith Billings to check in. Billings, a 5'11 junior, and then of course Sydney Busher, standing at 5'9", also a senior as well. On the other end go the Lady Braves. Billings posting up Callie Rodden. It'll be skipped right back to Nia Anderson up top. 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Samble goes off the screen from Morton. Billings trying to dump it down for Morton, but it's pickpocketed by the Broncos. Here comes Meter, open lane, dumps it right down for Callie Rodden, who banks it in. And Coach Leslie's gonna call a timeout.
Timeout taken by Bonner Springs.
As we're within the last minute 43 to play here in the first quarter. The Broncos lead by 7. Back here in just 30 seconds. Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Don't forget to join the
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, 14-7 lead to start off for the Lady Broncos, and you couldn't ask for a better start if you're Coach Hussa.
Well, maybe you could. A few too many turnovers to start there, but girls have the experience. They'll lock in here.
Burris' three, no good. Right on the rebound on the other end. Busher to go to work. Double team down low. Just barely won't go. Billings trapped right near her own baseline. Nia Anderson skips up the floor. Burris, open look, but it won't go. Billings, the rebound. No good either. Busher's going to push the pace. Here comes Meter, one-on-one. Nice move. Gets it to go.
Hear that slap down there on the defensive end?
Meter has 6 to start this first quarter. With a minute to play, Nia Anderson's going to try and chew up as much clock as she can, guarded closely by Aubrey Meter. Now for Sample, she'll fire from 3. Bouncer off the rim, won't go. It's going to be last off of Emily Morton. It's going to go with the Broncos, 41.2 seconds remaining. Meter gives it to Addie Bond. She'll call the play, goes to the right corner. Surveys, finds Herman. Side step, pull up 2 inside. Drills it.
Basket by Isla Herman.
Isla Herman's got 7.
Well, that shows us the full repertoire right there. She had a one with her back to the basket. She nailed a 3, and then now she's got the mid-range going. So
10 seconds now. Billings up top. Swung for Shamble. What will she do? Goes for Anderson. Has to pull up from 2 inside. Passes it off to Burris. Good if it goes, no.
That is into the first quarter with your scores.
The Lady Broncos.
Bonner Springs.
A phenomenal start to start. 11-point lead as we go to quarter number 2. 18-7 the score. Back here in just a minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Back here for quarter number 2 on Spring Hill Sports Live. It'll be Meter to inbound to Addie Bond. And Curtis, I know you can't see it off camera. Do you like my hoodie?
I do.
That's because it's a Johnson County baseball hoodie, and Johnson County is the official home, or has an official home on Varsity Sports Live, bringing you all baseball and softball action. This spring season will begin our coverage of Cavalier baseball on Sunday against number 3 ranked Iowa Western Community College. That's on Sunday. Noon will be the first pitch on that one for the doubleheader, so make sure you tune in. It's on JCCC Athletics, the page. But here we're in Bonner Springs. Broncos off to a solid start here, 18-7 after 1. Wide open look for Callie Rodden. Can't get it. Harris trying to fight for the rebound. And there'll be a foul on Isabel Harris. So the Broncos stayed clean from fouling in the first quarter, but now in the second quarter they pick up the first foul.
Yeah, and Isabel had position there, just didn't create the contact and create space. But
So the starting five that started the game is back on the floor. Thompson trying to go up strong. She's denied by several Broncos down low. And they'll pass down Hannah the horse.
They love that horse.
Harris, a nice look down low.
I haven't quite figured out the cadence for when they put the necklace on and off the horse and the reason behind that, but the bench certainly enjoys that.
So with the gap coat for K-State, it's 7 consecutive defensive stops in a row. And they keep adding on to it as they get 7 more stops as well. A foul on the other end. It's going to be on Isla Herman. That's her first of the team's second of the quarter.
Addison Thompson at the line, shooting 2.
Good, how are you, Clay? Clay Frigon, the athletic director of Spring Hill, walking by as Alyssa Thompson makes the first free throw. Always great to see the administration show up and support the student athletes, home or away.
I'll say Clay is much more than an athletic director. I've seen him do a little bit of everything.
Especially lead this girls basketball team before Coach Hussa took over for quite some time, as a timeout on the floor called by Coach Hussa and the Broncos. Broncos still lead by 11 when we come back on Spring Hill Sports Live.
The 15-10, 5, Colt McCannahan's third touchdown of the game.
It's like in the net, it'll be a point for Baldwin.
A first touch volley, the substituted freshman. Fights forward, across the goal line, touchdown Trojans.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, up the floor come the Lady Broncos, and Isla Herman. Solid look from 2, won't go. Bond's gonna escape out of pressure, and she'll have it behind the arc. And they'll call a foul on.
Fouls on Margot Todd.
They said 24.
Said 24, which was Margot's number.
Margot's hurt for the whole year, saving it up for track season. But I believe it's a foul on the end of the Braves. Yes, it's on Addison Thompson. It's her first.
For the Braves. Gotcha.
Margot Todd, excited to see her try her luck at another state title in track and field this coming season. Of course, speaking of spring sports, baseball and softball will be broadcasted right here on this channel. Just be patient with us, folks. Once the conclusion to this weekend, we should have an approximate schedule for you, depending on how both these basketball teams go. As Busher's fouled on the end, trying to go up. She'll have 2 free throws coming up. They'll call the foul on Emily Morton. That's her second foul.
Her second personal.
Called it on the floor, looks like.
Oh, they'll call it on the floor instead.
Yeah,
Guess the referees changed their mind.
Yeah, and Margot, she's a Wichita State commit, I believe, for track and field.
Yeah, so Wichita State, the Shackers out of the American Athletic Conference, and there's a 2 by Addie Bond. 4-2 the margin this quarter in the Broncos' favor again. Sample trying to go up strong. Herman, nice defense down low with several others. Here come the Broncos up the floor. Bond dumps it down for Busher. Skipped for Meter, trying to drive baseline. It's back for Herman. Going around the perimeter to find an open look. Meter will drive. Now it's for Addie Bond. From the free throw line, it's not good. Meter the rebound. Open look for Rodden. She'll post up on Thompson. And Rodden's going to go to the line for 2 shots. And that is A-plus ball movement by the Broncos.
Yeah, I think everybody touched it there, and good hustle there by Aubrey to get the rebound, and good job by Callie to catch the pass, absorb the contact, and get a shot at the rim. Earned herself 2 free throws.
Rodden went 1 of 2. Her last trip up now starts off with her first made free throw. Elsie Sprague checks into the game for the first time, and how great has she been off the bench, Curtis?
She's been excellent off the bench. I didn't know what to expect from Elsie this year. She was not able to play last year, so wasn't for sure, how it was going to go. But her hustle has been outstanding. You could tell she's got a good basketball IQ, and she's really developed as the season went on. So looking forward to her continuing to develop. Of course, she'll have 1 year left. She's only a junior this year, so looking forward to having her back next year as well.
And probably going to get a nice starting role. Well, of course, that depends on the tryouts, of course, and how she molds into the system. But so far, Elsie Sprague's been phenomenal off the bench. Busher getting her first 2 points of the evening. And Nia Anderson missing a 3 on the Braves offensive end. Busher back to work, trying to get on Sample, no good. It's rolled around right to Rodden, who's double teamed. Has to kick it out for Herman. Step back to inside. One hopper, no good. Rodden trying to go up. There's a foul on the arm. It's going to be on the floor. That's foul number 4 on the Braves this quarter.
On Chastity Sample, her second personal.
Sample picks up her second, so 3 Braves with already 2 fouls. Morton, Thompson, and Sample, the 3 with 2 fouls apiece. Busher was in a double team, forced it back to Bond. Now here's Isla Herman. Nice roll by Rodden. Goes up, but they'll call a charge. And I don't think that, there's Rodden's first personal, the 3rd. And that's another one of those calls where, if you take it back to Friday in the boys game, Connor Watson winning a charge call on that end, and then a charge call there called on Callie Rodden that many Spring Hill fans here in attendance not too happy about. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them, Curtis.
Yeah, I've always, in my coaching years, many years ago, coaching kids in youth Spring Hill, I've always told the kids, if you put the referee in a judgment to make where he has to make a judgment call, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Don't put him in that situation.
Braves again cannot get a basket. They've only had 2 free throws from the offensive end this quarter. Otherwise, they've not been able to find the basket. Spring Hill just playing tremendous defense. It'll be off the hand of Sample. First touched off the hand of Busher, but then Sample also had her arm extended there as well. Roll off her hand and go out of bounds. Spring Hill to inbound. Right to Herman. Had an open look. Sample closing in right on her. She's going to force the miss and Sample the rebound. Here come the Broncos to go on defense. 3 in the corner for Groover. No good. Groover freshly checked in. Going to work. Bond, the little floater's good.
Basket by Eddie Bond.
Eddie Bond was scoreless in that first quarter. She's got 4 to start this second quarter. 7 points to 2 in the second quarter, the margin. And nice defense by Busher, forcing a steal off the hands of Sprague. Broncos cross the timeline. They can slow it down if they do please. Nia Anderson, though, relentless defensively. Busher going to work on Billings, trying to jam it down low to Bond. It's going to be stolen away by Anderson. 2-on-1, open look for Groover. Herman, a nice block. It's going to stay with the Braves. Sample thought about going from the corner. Nice job by Sydney Busher to close out. Billings up top. Anderson's going to try her luck. Finally, after several attempts this first half, Nia Anderson finally gets a 3 to fall. But the Braves still down by 15.
And that last defensive possession there, Allie was able to get the block, but it also showed her basketball IQ. She blocked the shot, and she wanted to get back in to catch the rebound, but she knew that she had to establish herself in the field of play first, so she can process that stuff so quickly because her IQ is so good. So just fun to watch. And I wanted to mention too, the last couple possessions down here, all 3 of the Broncos down there on the block, they boxed out like there was a full half moon around the the basket there where they had everybody just sealed off. It was a beautiful thing because boxing out's it's a lost art. So it was good to see that.
Callie Rodden, Herman, and Sprague out of the game for the Lady Broncos. Keely Rodden. There'll also be Isabel Harris. I believe Aubrey Meter in as well for the Broncos. And a foul going to be called on Billings. It's going to be 2 free throws for Keely Rodden. They're going to call a foul on Meredith Billings.
Their first personal.
So for the Braves, Samble had to be checked out of the game. She already has 3 fouls in the first half. That's not a position you want to be in, but Samble's had to deal with a lot of the post presence of Rodden and Busher all half. So it's a tricky spot, but you've got to work with what you can. Keely Rodden misses the first free throw. Rimmed out, but banks in home. So Keely Rodden makes the second free throw. Going up to work is Billings. That won't fall. Addison Thompson gets the second chance bucket to fall. She's had all 4 of the points in the second quarter. Broncos lead by 16. Meter surveys for Busher. Fakes. She'll drive. Goes up strong and gets the bucket.
By Sydney Busher.
6 points for Sydney Busher. Harris. It went off of her, but rolls right into the hands of Burris. And Addison Thompson gets it in her hands and gets the layup. So 6 points for the Braves. Off the hand of Meter. It's stolen away by Bonner Springs. 1 minute to play here in the first half. 16-point lead for the Broncos. It's their largest of this game. Bonner Springs finally finding their offensive spark, but a little bit too late to try and mount a single-digit possession loss, and Billings is going to go up and be fouled. We'll wait to see who the call is going to be on. It's going to be on Isabel Harris.
Her second personal.
That's her second.
Meredith Billings at the line, shooting 2.
That's only the 4th for the Broncos fouling-wise. Billings will shoot 2. Knocks down the first one. One more for Billings. Bond out of the game. Billings doesn't make the second one. It's scooped up by Herman, checked back in. 35 seconds left to play in half number 1. Busher, the drive, wide open, driving room, and sinks it. Herman's got 9 points in the first half. Coach Hussa telling her girls, get up and play defense. Anderson's going to call the play. Keely Rodden, nice job defensively. Anderson drives to her right. Still wants a screen from Billings. Gets it. Nice job by Meter. Anderson away. No good. Coach Leslie wants a foul. Herman gets it off. Can't make it home.
That is into the first half with your score. Spring
An impressive first half for the Lady Broncos. They lead by 17, 34-17 the score. After one half of play here in Bonner Springs, we'll step aside for just a couple minutes and break down this first half and more. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family-owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stills with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Spring Hill Sports Live. Time for a halftime show, and it's presented to you by Michael Gran at Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. I'm Brendan Bullen, joined by my partner Curtis Kaiser, filling in for Caden Carbajo, wishing him the best. Curtis, what's your take on the first half?
I think starting the game there, a few too many turnovers, like we talked about a little bit. Maybe girls trying to rush a little bit. And then I think in the first quarter there, it took Sydney a little bit to get back into the swing of things there, but now she's back to doing her same old self, and Isla Herman doing her thing. And so, you know, the girls, I think, once they settle down into more of a half-court offense, they found some more success. I saw a lot of unselfishness out there by the girls, some where they could have maybe gotten a shot, but they had some pretty good ball movement and were able to get a better shot. So I think Coach Huss has got to be happy with that. But overall, pretty good, solid first half by the Lady Broncos.
And Coach Huss, of course, she'll want to limit the amount of turnovers this team has, but starting the first quarter and the first half the right way was definitely one of the game plans for the Broncos. You have to start the first half the right way in order to see results in the second half, but you can never be too complacent. You always want to play the full 32 minutes out there as well, so I'm sure that's going to be the message. You got to finish out the last 16 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a lot of coaches that know a lot more about it than I do always say the first 4 minutes of any half are the most important minutes of the game. So we'll see what the Lady Broncos have coming out here after halftime.
So leading the way for the Broncos, it'll be Isla Herman. She's got 9 points. Then trailing in scoring with 6 points is Callie Rotten, Sydney Busher, and Aubrey Meter. 4 points from Addie Bond, 2 points from Isabel Harris. That'll round out the scoring for the Broncos. And then going to the Braves, leading the way, Addison Thompson's got 6. 5 points from Amaya Burris, 3 points from Nia Anderson, 2 points from Chastity Samble, and 1 point from Meredith Billings. So only 5 Braves in the scoring column. Broncos have all 5 of their starters, including their lone bench player. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention Keely Radden's got a free throw in there as well. So that's how the 34 shape up for the Broncos. So 7 scorers to a total of only 5 for Bonner Springs. We'll step aside here for just 30 seconds when we come back. Second half action. You've been watching the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live, your home for Bronco basketball.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Back here after the quick break on Spring Hill Sports Live, getting ready to tip off the third quarter. And Curtis, what's going to be a key to the second half if you're Spring Hill?
Well, I don't think they need to change anything. You know, if you have some, this could be a game where you've got a 17-point lead at halftime. If you have some things that you want the girls to be able to execute coming up against a good Ottawa squad coming up on Friday, or getting ready for the postseason. Maybe we'll see some of that here if she's got some sets to run. But other than that, I just Lady Broncos doing Lady Bronco things.
So back underway here in the third quarter of play. It'll be the same 5 that started the game for both of these teams. Of course, Chastity Sample out there along. Chastity Sample, yes. Just 3 fouls for her, so she's the one that you're going to have to watch and try and game plan around to get her out of the game. Bonner's best post player. They get a steal to start off. Floater from Bond. Can't bank in. Rodden's going to try and rip away the jump ball, and she'll get it to go her way. It's going to be...
Possession now favors
It's going to be Spring Hill basketball. Meter, throw it for Harris, tries to go up strong, no good, rebound from Burris, but it's gonna go right back the other way. Burris trying to go up the floor for Sample, it just does not go. Bond being met by Nia Anderson, nice move, she gets across the timeline. Broncos trying to get a quick basket here. Herman had it poked away. Nia Anderson picks it up and she'll go up the floor quick. Nobody turned around to guard her. Dumps it down for Morton. And it won't go. Nia Anderson, nice job to go for the jump ball. And it's going to favor the Braves. So Bonner Springs stays with it. Isabel Harris out of the game. Sydney Busher quickly back in for Coach Hussa. Anderson on the inbound, surveys, deep throw, finds Burris, gets it right back in the corner. Now for Sample, trying to go to work. Collects the foul. 2 free throws coming up. They'll give the foul on Isla Herman. That is Herman's second.
Their second personal.
That's the team's first of the third quarter. As Chastity Sample to shoot free throws. Off the back iron, no good on the first one. So for both these teams, Spring Hill coming into this game, the #1 seed in 5A East. It's the first time ever they've had the #1 seed. Second one, no good. Morton the rebound. Thompson trying to go back to work with it, no good. Busher's ripped down. Spring Hill has it up the floor. Nia Anderson gets the steal. She goes 2-on-1. Gets right past Busher. And Nia Anderson gets the basket, but here comes Spring Hill answering right back.
Basket by Aubrey Meter.
It's Aubrey Meter. So both these teams going quick in transition after baskets. It'll even out the margin to start the third quarter. Sample dumps it down for Morton. Quickly pressure now for Thompson. Sample to her right. Gives it to Anderson. Floater inside, off the side of the glass. Rebound by Rodden. She'll just give this off to Addison Bond. Makes it across the timeline. Nia Anderson closely guarding. Gets the tip. Gets the steal. No contest on the other end. And Nia Anderson's got a quick 4 points to start this third quarter. Herman trying to dump it down for Rodden, and jump ball call, just going to stay with Spring Hill.
Kind of seen an adjustment there by Bonner Springs. They're really packing it in. That time Callie got the ball, she was triple teamed.
Meter, deep throw for Busher. For Herman, takes it from the free throw line. Knocks it down. That's an easy bucket for Isla Herman. You can't give her that much space, and she's going to knock it down.
Yeah, you give her that much space and don't get a hand up, it's going to be a long day because she'll hit that consistently.
The past 2 weeks, she's had 4 consecutive 20-point games. Chastity Sample gets fouled on the way up, and you're going to count the bucket. She's got one more at the line to earn. It's going to be on Callie Rodden. That's the second on Rodden.
Chastity Sample, the line shooting 1.
Sample's got one more to earn. And does. Bonner Springs up on the margin this quarter, but they still trail by 14. Bond trying to find somebody, gets it to Herman. 3 on the way. Anderson closed out just in time, but a foul on the rebound.
They were holding down Callie there.
Who are they going to give this to? It's on Thompson. That's the third on the 5'11 junior. So now Thompson and Samble, the two to watch for, with 3 fouls apiece. Morton with just 2. Rodden, that's a 2. Yes, it is a 2, just to make sure that the referees got the right word. It is a 2, Rodden up to 8 points in the game.
Don't see that out of Callie very often. She does a lot of her work down on the post, but shows right there she has the ability to hit that shot.
Anderson a 3 on the way. Takes the circle, but it won't fall. Burris tries to go up now, and that won't go either. Busher on the rebound. It'll be to Herman to slow it across the timeline. Meter, nice drive. Rodden goes up strong. 2 free throws coming up for Kelly Rodden. It's going to be on Thompson.
Fouls on Addison Thompson.
That's her 4th.
Her 4th personal.
So it's going to have to be Billings to check into the game for Addison Thompson. And Thompson, 2 quick fouls in the second half. She's up to 4 and is in real foul trouble. So Coach Leslie is going to go to the bench and get Meredith Billings in the game. Rodden makes the first free throw. Billings and Morton on the low block for Bonner Springs. Rodden the rebound. Rodden second shot. Good. 4 points in the third quarter for Callie Rodden. 18-point lead for Spring Hill. Anderson gets room. Now it's for Samble. Trying to get it to Billings. Has to go up the floor for Burris. Anderson drives baseline. She's going to walk with it. Just drug her pivot foot there. Trying to fake out whoever was trying to guard her near the baseline. So Spring Hill looks to be adjusting in game to start this third quarter. And that's when you have to do it at the right time, especially when Bonner Springs had a nice run to start. Meter spins, goes up, it almost goes in, but just rattles off the front iron. Here come the Braves. Anderson has room, 3 on the wing, won't go. Anderson's only just made 1 triple this game. That came a little late in the second quarter. Anderson still can't find a tray to knock down. Rodden has it in the perimeter, goes to work on Anderson. Back for Meter, sidestep 2 inside, it won't go. Billings snags the board. Rodden trying to get Billings to mess up, but it'll be Nia Anderson with it. Gets it across, 3 on the way. Amaya Burris knocks it down.
Basket by Amaya Burris.
Count on that as a 2.
Oh, they'll count as a 2. So
Timeout taken by Spring Hill.
So 7 for Burris. It's going to force Coach Husa to call a timeout. 42.
Taken by Bonner.
Bonner, sorry. I knew it was Bonner to start with, but I just went off the PA announcer. Should have trusted my gut. 42-26. A little less than 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live. Coming up right after a word from Payola Vet Clinic.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stills with Payola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Payola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Payola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Payola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, and kind of previewed that last time these two teams played in Spring Hill. They only led Bonner as large as 16. It was a 53-28 Bronco victory. And Bonner was shut out from the field in the fourth quarter, only earning points from the charity stripe. So holding Bonner to 26. So far, Bonner will score more than they did in the first matchup, but Spring Hill, they've been really dominant consecutively defensively. And speaking of dominance, Isla Herman has 13 on the game.
I don't have any audio.
No audio? Let me... So... Hang on just a second, trying to get Curtis some audio.
Possession arrow favors Bonner Springs.
And that good for you? No.
Nope, I don't have any audio here.
Interesting. So I'll try and work on that as I call this game. So hopefully that'll be fixed up. I'll get that fixed the next break. Foul on the end. It's going to be called on Emily Morton. That's the third on Morton. You hear me now, Curtis?
I can hear you.
Perfect, perfect.
Aubrey Meter at the line.
Aubrey Meter to shoot 2. Makes the first one. And I forgot that the sensitivity on that one's a little interesting, so thankfully we got that fixed.
And just for the audience out there, he's talking to the connector that my headset's plugged into, not me. I am not sensitive.
Curtis is far from sensitive.
I think that might depend on who you ask.
Billings down low on a ride. Nice job by Meter to poke it away. Annie Bond's going to get credit with the steal. Herman up the floor, dumps it down for guess who? Sydney Busher finds Rodden instead. Meter, open look. Easy 2 for Aubrey Meter. So she makes 2 free throws and then goes right back and gets a deuce inside. The lead is the largest that the Broncos have had against this team, and in this game, 22 points lead for the Lady Broncos. Samble on the drive, won't go. Morton gets the rebound, but they're going to call a foul on Isla Herman for a hold. It's going to be Herman's third.
And again, Isla had position there, but you got to create the contact to create the space. And Anaya there's played a solid game. She's been flying all over the court, getting rebounds, hustle plays, and playing well for the Braves.
Keely Rodden checks in for Spring Hill, and for Bonner Springs, it'll be Groover, daughter of head coach Drew Groover, which we'll see his squad after this game concludes. Groover's done a phenomenal job for Bonner Springs in year number 1, taking over for longtime head coach Mike Strite, retired after his son Kalen is now playing college basketball. Shot from Busher, no good. Rebounded by Billings, but she's in a trap double team, and it's forced out by Meter, and Anderson's going to get credit for the foul. That's foul number 4 for the quarter. That'll be Anderson's first foul. Meter on the inbound, 44.2 seconds to play. Throw in for Busher. Gets Billings to jump and makes her pay.
I was hoping we were going to see Sydney use the right hand there because she was on the right block, but she pivoted and used the left hand again. It's her staple.
It's the bread and butter for Sydney Busher. Reaching 1,000 points just a few weeks ago. 15 seconds, Samble. Another and one for Chastity Samble.
Yeah, and how about that milestone for Sydney Busher? I don't know how many Broncos we've had that have scored 1,000 points. We've had some really, really good quality Lady Broncos come through this program, but I don't know. Did Jenna Weber score 1,000 points?
I believe so, yes.
She would be the most recent one.
Samble circles around the rim and pokes out. Cantley gets it up to her sister Keeley.
Anyway, I bet that list is short. So
trying to dump it down for Bond. There's still a scramble. Busher picks it up off the ground and gets it.
By Sydney Busher.
Sydney Busher is in double digits, scoring off the bench. We've played 3 quarters of basketball here inside the Braves Fieldhouse. And the Lady Broncos proving why they're the top seed in 5A, 52-28. We've got one more quarter to play, folks. Don't go anywhere. Bronco basketball is back after a word from our sponsors.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here and playing fourth quarter action from Bonner Springs High School. Brendan Bolin, Curtis Kaiser back here with you. For the first game of our doubleheader, we've got 8 minutes to close this one out. Nice pass. Morton jumps way off the side of Rodden. Harris has it poked down low. Gets it to Bond. Back in the corner for Harris. Now it's Isla Herman to try and slow things down. Gets the screen off. Beater has it. Trying to go up the floor and hits the front of the rim and no good.
A little bit of a scrum there, but good job by Aubrey to gather it and attack the rim. Draw foul.
So
I think the refs are just
going to discuss, yeah, because Morton was on the ground, and I think they're discussing if there could be an upgrade of a foul on somebody, or just making sure that what they have is correct. As the head coach will go over to Peyton Leslie to share the story. Looks to be Spring Hill's going to shoot some free throws, I believe, from what the referee's motioning. I believe it could be a flagrant one on Emily Morton, who is on the ground. So the referee's getting word. It'll be Isla Herman to shoot free throws for a flagrant. Oh, it's a technical. Interesting. First free throw is no good from Herman. So I believe it is a technical on Morton for being on the ground and trying to, I believe the referee saw her try to trip somebody, which I don't think she meant to. It just looked how it did. So 2 technical free throws from Herman, both missed, and it'll still be Spring Hill basketball. (52-28) the score. Broncos have led as large as over 20 points. If they get a nice scoring run here to start the fourth, they could have their largest lead up to 30 on Bonner Springs. Nice find from Rodden. Meter can't get the underhand layup to go. Jump ball on the floor. It's going to favor Bonner Springs.
Possession arrow favors Bonner Springs.
As Addison Thompson checks in, and she's got to be careful. So Morton has 4 fouls, so she's one of 3 Braves, along with Thompson and Samble, to have 4 fouls. So both Morton and Samble are on the floor right now. One more foul, and they're out of this game. They're done for the day. This is Groover, 3 on the way. Drills it.
3-pointer by Reese Groover.
Groover's got her first basket. Timeout on the floor from Coach Husa. Or nope, Bonner Springs, sorry.
Timeout taken by Bonner Springs.
Bonner Springs timeout. 21-point lead for the Broncos, 52-31. Back here in just 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented to you by Team Young Realty.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports, live from Braves Fieldhouse on the campus of Bonner Springs High School in Bonner Springs, Kansas. Brendan Bull and Curtis Kaiser back here with you. And want to tell the folks at home that it is Bonner's senior night tonight, so after the conclusion of this game, they'll have their ceremony. So we'll have an extended intermission in between these games, but you'll see once the commercials start rolling on our end, that means that senior night's over, and we'll get our broadcast underway for you. Go straight into our pregame show presented to you by Cover Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. And Busher,
Basket by Sydney Busher.
a comfortable shot for her there. She's got 6 in the second half. 12 on the ball game for Sydney Busher. Samble on the drive. She's fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. Callie Ryden picking up foul number 3.
Her third personal.
And that's been kind of the factor for Bonner Springs trying to get back in this one. Chastity Samble's been so relentless on the drive, and she's picked up 2 and 1s and now picking up her 3rd straight trip to the line. This is the first one. So everybody who has 4 fouls for Bonner Springs is into the game. Samble misses the second one. Ryden to collect the rebound for Spring Hill. Bond handoff to Meter and a foul, offensive foul on Busher for a screen. So Sydney Busher picks up her first foul. Inbound play intact for Thompson to Nia Anderson. Down low for Morton, no good. Rebound, Sydney Busher, and that's Morton's 5th foul. She's done. And she's upset. So Morton's going to foul out of this game.
Her 5th personal.
So that's definitely not the night that she wanted. Got called for a technical early on, and she's going to have to sit out the rest of the game as Groover checks back in. Meter on the drive now for Busher. Trying to find Rodden. Meter trying to get the run into. Busher takes it in herself. Herman's handoff got tipped there, and then trying to go down for Busher right back. Groover the steal. Meter trying to get the steal of her own, but it goes out of bounds. Still Bonner Springs basketball. 23-point lead for the Broncos. But Bonner Springs still showing the heart and hustle that they still want to be in this game. Kick ball going to be called on the Broncos. Again, Meter relentless defensively there on Anderson. Meter's had a tough job all night guarding Nia Anderson, but Meter's been so dominant on the offensive end.
Yeah, Aubrey brings it on both ends of the floor. If there's a hustle play, my money's on her, and she'll hustle back to get it on defense, and just love to see the heart she plays with.
Anderson, the screen, tipped around. Burris gets the rebound. Thompson goes to work on riding, gets the bank.
Morgan Thompson.
Thompson's got 8. She was shut out in the second half until now. Herman on the drive. They'll say she traveled with it. And Herman's confused because she thought she had her Euro steps intact, but it's going to go back the other way. Which I will admit from experience, high school referees are not really much in favor of the Euro step.
No.
I mean, you just got to be careful with it. Busher gets the steal. Here comes Bond. Up the floor for Herman, who has to recollect it. Now it's Busher. Nice give and go. Trying to find Meter. They're going to give her a travel, but she wants a push. She felt like she got pushed from behind. The referees will insist it's still going to be a travel. Going back the floor with the Braves. Burris, fadeaway jumper inside, no good. On the rebound and up the floor comes Bond. Lost her dribble for a second, gets it to Herman. Now it's Busher double teamed. Herman from the wing gets it.
Basket by Isla Herman.
Herman's second triple of the evening, and she has the game high and lead high for the Spring Hill Broncos. Another beautiful performance from Isla Herman. Meter and Bond almost had a steal on the other end of the floor. Bonner Springs again another miss. Herman, nice find for Bond, just too strong off the glass. Anderson goes up the floor. Busher thought she had the block, but it's a foul. Busher picks up foul number 2. That'll be Nia Anderson to shoot 2 free throws.
Nia Anderson at the line shooting 2.
Anderson makes the first one. I mean, Coach Husa, what a phenomenal year this has been for her. You sit 15-3, number 1 seed in the 5A East bracket, 8th ranked team from the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association. She's never lost more than 7 games in her 3-year tenure, and she'll lose her least amount of games in her 3-year tenure and hopefully go on to make another state run for the first time since the 2021-22 season. Well, they lost the opening round, but made it through a tough regional and sub-state bracket.
Well, what you just described there is the definition of building a program. Getting better every year. And I think they got a good shot this year. Depth could be a concern, but you know, they just have to learn to adjust to it. Girls playing hard.
Off the drive, Meter, it's good. Had to fight through so much traffic to get that basket too. Meter gets the tip off of Groover. That's going to be a foul called on. I believe it's going to be, it's on Meter. That's Meter's first foul.
Thought she had possession there, but
which I did too, but we have a view from up on the catwalk, not really. Oh. Meter picking up another foul. That's the second.
Her second personal.
She says, I've only got 1 foul. Let me fix that.
Let me just go one more real quick.
Take them out with you.
It's going to put Bonner Springs in the bonus. Reese Groover knocks down her first free throw. She had a triple early on in the quarter. Again, her dad continuing to build the dominance that Bonner Springs basketball has built in the state of Kansas. Groover makes her both of her free throws. Still a 22-point lead for the Broncos here. Way over halfway to play. Rod into 2, no good. Herman the rebound and the second chance buckets. How about Isla Herman? Again, 5 points on the quarter. Still leads the Broncos and everybody in scoring. Billings pass almost stolen away by Herman. It's going to be kept by J.C. Menifee. Goes to her right hand, trying to drive on the pressure. This is Kimlin. Back for Menifee. Goes off the screen of Kimlin. Rodden, nice job defensively. Gets a hand in there, trying to come up with it, but it's going to stay with Menifee. Bonner Springs still with possession. Rodden trying to guard Billings, but Billings gets the hook shot to fall. Closing on a minute and a half to play. Herman right through the teeth of the defense. Meter fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. Give the foul to Meredith Billings. That's her second personal foul. So the Braves starting 5 out of the game. So it's going to be Billings, Rowland, Menifee, Kimblin, and Groover, the 5 on the floor for Bonner Springs. As Spring Hill matching Callie Rodden out of the game, and in her place will be Sophia Buckles, 5'8" freshman. Bonner Springs looks to have one more. Billings out of the game, and in her place is Sarah Beck, the 5'8" sophomore. Looks to be we also have one more. Addie McConnell, the 5'6" freshman, checking in, and it'll be for Aubrey Meter. So Herman, McConnell, Buckles, Keely Rodden, and Isabel Harris, the 5 on the floor for Spring Hill. Isla Herman is wide open, and nobody's going to stop her.
Basket by Isla Herman.
7 points in the fourth quarter for Isla Herman. This is Menifee. Goes off Beck's screen, trying to drive to her right. Nice job by Buckles to stay with her. Flipped over to Groover. And the Braves lost the basketball up the floor. Was Buckles, but it'll keep in the hands of Isla Herman, who's most likely going to dribble this out unless Broncos still want to add one more. For Coach Husa, 16th win of the season.
Basket by Isla Herman.
And the 9th points of the fourth quarter for Isla Herman. 16 wins this season for Coach Husa. Only 3 losses, still sitting atop 5A. They're still going to have the margin over St. James. So Spring Hill, going into senior night, has the number 1 seed in 5A East. McConnell can't hit from 2. Rebound, Keely Rodden. She goes up and sends it in.
Basket by Keely Rodden.
The Broncos bounce back from Eudora and are going to take a 30-point victory over Bonner Springs. An incredible night by an incredible team, still proving dominance in 5A East. We're going to go right into our post-game show presented to you by Team Young Realty. And at Team Young Realty, the next time you're looking to buy or sell your home, give them a call at 913-386-4488 for your free no obligation offer. That's Spring Hill's real estate team and Team Young Realty. And Curtis, 30-point victory for the Broncos. How do you describe that win?
Well, I mean, again, the girls just executed. You know, like I said, they started a little bit slow, but as the game progressed, you saw some things develop as we saw as the season went along. Like, you know, Isla Herman, she started out, I think, the first few games of the year, maybe scoring less than 10 points a game. Her average has got to be up around 18, 19 points now. She's been on a scoring streak of 20-plus now for several games in a row, and she did that again here tonight. You know, Aubrey Meter stuck out to me again. I think some of those drives she had where she either got the bucket or got fouled or both, I think in the beginning of the season she would have done that. And so she did it. She was under control. She really kind of developed that as the season went along, which is awesome to see because, again, next year, she's going to be playing a big role as we lose some seniors. So, I think Coach Huss has got to be proud of the girls, how they played today. It's always good to get a win, 30-point win at that, so that's pretty impressive. Being the number 1 seed in 5A East going into the last game of the year, let's not discount Ottawa. They gave us a handful for at least 3 quarters there when we played Ottawa a couple weeks ago. It's a pretty good girls program down there in Ottawa, and the boys are outstanding in 4A. And they're very young, too, that Ottawa squad we're going to be playing. So, got a good game coming up here on Friday. We see the girls can close out the season with the number 1 overall seed, and then we'll be able to host some postseason tournaments at Spring Hill. There's some postseason games at Spring Hill, so that'll be fun.
It will be a lot of fun indeed, Curtis. As I finish up the scoring total, so right on cue, you got me at the right time. As we break down the scoring totals for both teams, starting with our home side Braves. 8 points from 3 players for Bonner Springs, being Nia Anderson, Addison Thompson, and Chastity Samble. 7 points from Amaya Burris, 3 points from Meredith Billings, and 5 points for Reese Groover. And on the side of our Broncos, leading the way, of course, none other than Isla Herman, 22 points. That's the 4th straight game she's had over 20 points. I mean, incredible what she's been able to do so far. Trailing and scoring 16 points for Aubrey Meter, which I think we have to give her player of the game. I know Herman scored 22, but Meter, phenomenal job tonight. Meter earning Curtis and I's MVP of the game. 16 points, a lot of steals, a lot of hustle on defense. Only got to give it to her. Phenomenal job from Aubrey Meter. 12 points. Welcome back, Sydney Busher. Although used to scoring a lot, close to 20. You check back in this week after volleyball tournament and you clock in 12 points against Bonner Springs. That's a solid job from Sydney Busher. Then we finish up the scoring as well. In tow, 9 points for Kelly Rodden. 4 points for Keely Rodden and Addison Bond, and 2 points from Isabel Harris to round out the scoring for the Lady Broncos. Phenomenal job. 69-39, the final score from the Braves Fieldhouse in game number 1. We'll step aside for just a couple minutes. When we come back, we'll break down game number 2. As I guess it's not senior night tonight, so we'll have a short intermission when we come back. More Bronco basketball on our Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show right here on your home for Bronco basketball, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family-owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Here at Struddy Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live is presented to you by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics specializes in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialist with decades of combined experience. With locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Game 2 of our doubleheader here from the Braves Fieldhouse in Bonner Springs, Kansas. I'm Brendan Bolin. Alongside my partner Curtis Kaiser, going right into our pregame show presented to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. And yes, they in fact are. Said the Braves basketball player that walked right by me. And Curtis, I mean, you talk about a game on Friday, down 20 going into halftime. You storm your way back in the third quarter, and then you play back and forth. You play a bit of game of tag with the Eudora boys, but you can't win a game if you don't play the first half correctly, as they were down 21-3 to start that first quarter. They went down 20 in that first half. So what's it got to be for Spring Hill?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you, just like the girls, you know, they got down kind of big early against the Eudora girls. The boys did the same thing, and that's not a recipe for success. And so, but again, just like the girls, the boys battled back. I think they even had a brief lead there in the fourth quarter. Went back and forth. Fourth quarter was really intense. Good to see the kids battle like that. They battled hard against a good quality Eudora squad. I think what we're looking for, or at least what I'm looking for in these last two games here during the regular season, is we've had some really standout performances this year as the season has progressed. You know, you might get, we had a 30-point one, I think, from Jackson Bruce. We've had some big nights from Evan Brown. We've had some Jordan Miller standout nights. We've had some Martin Freegon standout nights. We need to get 2 or 3 of them to happen in the same game. We need to get a consistent, 2 to 3 people that can get in double figures. Get one that approaches 20 points. You can make the parallel to the girls. You've got the de facto 1 and 2. Put them wherever you want between Sydney Busher and Isla Herman. We need that sort of thing to have the same kind of level of success that the girls have had. And the talent is absolutely there. The coaches is absolutely there. So we'll see if that can develop here the next couple games as we round out the regular season, get ready for the playoffs.
Absolutely. And, of course, I talked to Coach Bouchard this morning via text message, and he said you can't start playing in the second half and expect success. And he said, I know these guys are going to step up to the challenge and be ready to play from the beginning and for all 32 minutes of this game. That's the words from Coach Bouchard. Special thanks to him for talking to me this morning, which he's having one of his best seasons in his third year with the Broncos. And when you build a program, you're looking for pieces that can contribute and develop. Is this the story this year? Well, in one word, how would you describe this year in one word for this Broncos team?
I mean, development is what comes to mind. It really does, because you see some of these younger players getting a lot of playing time. Jackson Bruce, not a varsity player last year. I don't think he got any playing time at all. And he's come out and maybe been our best all-around player. We graduated quite a few seniors last year. There is some returning players, and Peyton McAvoy and last year we also didn't have Evan Brown last year. So Evan's coming out and having a big senior year, but you see like Brooks Byer developing this year. A young guy but a big guy that's got some skill. So you see a lot of development going on there, and so that's fun to watch, and that'll make it fun to watch for years to come.
And it's the same story alongside Bonner Springs head coach Drew Groover in his first year after replacing longtime head coach Mike Streit after retiring after his son is playing college ball this year and graduated last year. They've been one of the best teams in 5A. What's it going to take now in this second matchup against the Braves, especially at home with the Orange Crush? What's it going to take to stop them tonight?
just a solid defensive game plan. Again, I think it always starts defense. It's very athletic Bonner Springs team, so you have to keep the ball in front of you and not let them get to the basket. And ball off, box out, get some rebounds.
We'll step aside as the national anthem and starting lineups are announced. We come back. It's the second half of our doubleheader right here on Spring Hill Sports Live, your home for Bronco basketball.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, getting ready for tip-off here. We'll bring you new starters first for the Bonner Springs Braves. Prince Donnell, DeAndre Morrison, Corey Rolfe Jr., Jason Jones, and Kellen Groover. For the Braves and for the Broncos, Ryan Jackson, Jackson Bruce, Jordan Miller, Martin Fregon, and Evan Brown, the 5 on the floor for the Broncos. Martin Fregon and Jason Jones to tip. And away we go from Bonner Springs High School. And a quick bucket from DeAndre Morrison. That's the first bucket of the game for either team. And it starts with the Braves. And DeAndre Morrison, the Orange Crush, packed and ready tonight per usual. Miller on the drive, goes right to the rack. And answers right back. Jordan Miller, 18 points on Friday against the Cardinals. Looking to have another big, crucial night on offense tonight as well. And like you said, Curtis, it's going to take everybody. This is Jones. Donnell to Kellen Groover. Corey Rolfs inside 2, won't go. Jordan Miller's going to get across the timeline here. And for Coach Bouchard, he said, we've got to get the boards and we've got to stop the interior. Bonner Springs loves to get in on the interior. And if you give them an open lane, Curtis, this gym will come unglued because for sure one of them is going to throw down the hammer. Braves get across the timeline, being trapped. Here comes Jones. Gets the finger roll. Jason Jones gets the lead to 2. Broncos still with possession. Jackson wasn't ready. It was Miller trying to get it to Ryan Jackson, and he wasn't ready for the pass down low off the roll. So it's going to be Bonner Springs basketball up 2. They scored on back-to-back possessions. Swung around to Prince Donnell. Back in the corner still. Jones will go up top. Rolfe now back to Donnell. Plenty of time. Rolfe will fire from 3. It won't hit. Jackson Bruce on the rebound. Skip to Freegon. Trying to get it to Evan Brown. Stolen away by Kellen Groover. It's going to be off of Freegon. In the hands of Bonner Springs still. And into the game will be Jaden Jones, the 6'4 freshman. Which him and his brother Jason have plenty of bounce.
Yeah, good start defensively here by the Broncos. You know, they've done a pretty good job on the boards. Just kind of get settled in here. So see if that continues as the game develops here.
This is Jason Jones. Goes for his brother. Now it's swung around back to Jason Jones in the corner. Jordan Miller closely guarding. Jaden Jones back to his brother Jason for 3. Won't fall. Braves can't hit from 3 to start. Bruce the rebound. He'll try and go coast to coast. Gives it up for Freegon. Bruce wide open lane and tries to go off the glass. Gets the board. The second chance won't go. The third does.
Basket by Jackson Bruce.
And this is what Coach Bouchard is wanting out of his team. We've got to win the offensive rebound to get points on the board. And Donnell was not in communication with Jason Jones. Sails it way over his head and out of bounds. Spring Hill gets the ball right back, and they've got a chance to take the lead for the first time this game.
Yeah, you saw that last possession there. Jackson Bruce on down amongst the trees, you know, as a sophomore point guard. But down there, not afraid to mix it up with the big guys, and was able to finish. So it's good to see.
Miller to the corner for Brown. Trapped near the baseline, forces it back out for Jordan Miller. And again, no shot clock here in Braves Fieldhouse, so you can take as much time as you want on offense, which it's always going to be a challenge adjusting from no shot clock to having a shot clock, as it's on a trial this year per Acacia. Broncos used a lot of this time. Bruce, the roll and the fine from Miller, and the Broncos are in front for the first time this evening.
It was a good defensive possession there by Bonner Springs, and they really had us extended all the way to the three-point line. The Broncos, you know, stayed patient and got a good shot and was able to convert.
This is Kellen Groover. Calls for Jaden Jones, gets it right back off the fake screen, and Jaden Jones off the bench. It's going to provide a deuce to tie it right back up at 6 apiece. Brooks Byer will go to the scores table to sub in, along with Peyton McAvoy. Bruce, back turn into the corner now for Brown. Trying to keep his dribble. Stays with it, trying to feed it out, but it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say off the Braves. Corey Rolfe Jr. checks into the game for DeAndre Morrison. Byer and McAvoy check in for Ryan Jackson and Martin Freegon. Braves will have one more sub to the scores table momentarily. Bruce thought about the three. He'll get it back from Evan Brown. He'll go one-on-one with Donnell. Spins, drives, nice find for Byer. It's off his hand and out of bounds.
Yeah, I think coach is just going to want Jackson to get the shot up there. You're not going to get a better shot than that against this Braves defense from 8 feet. Good angle to use the glass. Should have got the shot up.
Jackson Nez into the game for Bonner Springs. Saw him this football season at running back. And Jason Jones trying to get a lot of separation. They wanted a charge, but they weren't going to get one, but it's still a miss. Inbound play for Spring Hill, even at 6 apiece. Orange Crush trying to fire up the crowd here inside the Braves Fieldhouse. It's always rocking. 3 on the way for Brown. Can't knock it down. Corey Rolfe Jr. the rebound, and he'll go coast to coast. Trying to feed it to Jaden Jones, stolen away by Miller. 3-on-2 up the floor, trying to feed it down low for Evan Brown. It's going to be off Evan Brown. It'll be Hudson Gaw to check in for Evan Brown. Hudson Gaw, the 6'1 senior. Groover gives it to Jason Jones. Back in the corner for Groover, closely guarded by Hudson Gaw. Groover ignores the screen, he'll go central. Ignore the screen again, he'll try and drive. Bruce, nice defense down low to deny Groover. Here comes Hudson Gaw off the floor. Broncos will slow it down. Bruce for Miller. He'll want a screen. Gets it down low. Now for Hudson Gaw. Bruce swings it to McAvoy. Now in the corner for Byer down low. It's Miller. Drive in on Nez. Goes up strong. Nice move. Just rims out. Here comes Rolfe Jr. on the other end. Finds Jaden Jones. 4 points off the bench for Jaden Jones. And the Braves will have the lead right back. But just only by 2. Bruce on the drive. Groover steals it. It's poked around. Byer wins it back. It's on the ground for Bruce, who keeps it in. Deep throw. 3 on the way. McAvoy throws it.
Good hustle.
How about that sequence? Broncos take the lead right back with less than a minute to play in the first quarter. Groover finds Jaden Jones. Nez in the corner for 3. Yes.
3-pointer by Jackson Nez.
And the Braves bench has been the answer in this first quarter. They extend the lead to 2. Jackson Bruce is going to hang on to the basketball, letting the time run down to about, I'd say, 12 seconds before he wants to make a move. It's down to 15. He'll call the play at 10 seconds. He's ISO'd with Kellen Groover. With 5, Bruce, pull up 3. No good, rebound. Jason Jones trying to get a touchdown pass to Nez, and it won't be counted. We've got a close contest to start quarter number 1. The Braves lead it 11-9. You're watching Bronco basketball on your home for Bronco Athletics Spring Hill Sports Live.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousness.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Second quarter up here in just a matter of moments, and that was a crazy first quarter, Curtis.
Yeah, it really was. Some kind of hustle and bustle on both sides, a little discombobulated on both sides, but defensively, I think both teams would take that. So we got a close one here starting the second quarter.
Hudson Gaw, Peyton McAvoy, Brooks Byron, Martin Freegon, and Carter Gaw, the 5 on the floor for the Broncos to start quarter number 2. So kind of an interesting look to start. Carter Gaw fakes the 3, tries to drive on Nez, forces it to McAvoy. Back for Freegon, his 3, drills it!
Three-pointer by Martin Freegon.
Martin Freegon knocks down the triple, the second of the game for the Broncos. They take the lead right back by 1.
Yeah, the versatility that Martin Freegon brings to the Broncos is fantastic. You know, technically he's our starting 5, but he can step out and shoot the 3 at a pretty good percentage as he showed there. So
Donnell, Rolfe, Jason Jones, Jaden Jones, and Jackson Nez, the 5 on the floor for Bonner Springs. They'll change it up next dead ball. How about that drive from Corey Rolfe Jr.? His first basket of the ball game. Braves back in front. Already several lead changes to start. Neither team wanting to give an inch. McAvoy the 3, knocks it down. McAvoy's got his second triple. And back in front are the Broncos by 2. Jason Jones, fadeaway 2 inside, no good. Hudson Gaw the rebound, he'll push the pace. Stolen away by Jason Jones, 2-on-1. He'll slow it down for Rolfe. He'll fly to the basket, it won't go. Donnell's fouled on the way up. He's got 2 free throws. And the foul's going to be called on Hudson Gaw. It's his first on the 6'1 senior.
His first personal.
2 free throws coming up for Donnell. Off the back iron and in. The first one falls. DeAndre Morrison and Javian Taylor, 5'9 senior, check in for Bonner Springs. As Donnell's second free throw will not go. It's rebounded by Jaden Jones. Donnell right back. Has it poked away, and it's off of Donnell. Nice defense by Brooks Byron near the baseline.
Yeah, a couple possessions there. The Broncos kind of talked about that, having to keep them off the glass. Didn't do a very good job of that those last couple of possessions. We'll see if they can tighten that up.
Carter gone. Making Taylor jump. Freegon trying to drive. Back for McAvoy. Carter gone, lost it in the corner. It's going to go back the other way. The Braves missing their second free throw to try and tie the game. They're still down 1, but a bucket can put them right back in the lead. That's a lot of alumni from Bonner Springs High School, including one notable one on our channel, Tavian Cruz. 2023 graduates in the building to watch his alma mater. The phenomenal Johnson County alum, as Jaden Jones has his 6th point of the evening. And Bouchard will go to the bench for Bruce and Evan Brown on the next dead ball. Meanwhile, the starting 5 on the floor is going to take care of the workload to start the early part of the second quarter. Carter Gaw forces it to his brother Hudson. Now it's Freegon. He'll drive to his left, trying to get it to Hudson Gaw. It's turned over. Morrison into the corner for Donnell. Now Taylor a 3. Can't knock it down. Freegon fights and gets the rebound. And up the floor go the Broncos. McAvoy another 3. Left it too short. And Kellen Groover is going to slow it down for Bonner Springs. Groover to the corner for Donnell. Ignores the screen. Gets it to Taylor up top. Morrison swings to Groover. He'll drive baseline. Nice defense by Freegon. Tipped around and tracked down by Peyton McAvoy. Broncos still holding on to that 1-point lead as we're halfway through this second quarter. Hudson Gaw trying to drive around DeAndre Morrison. He's going to be fouled.
Fouls on DeAndre Morrison.
And a fresh look for the Broncos. Jackson Bruce, Ryan Jackson, Jordan Miller, and Evan Brown leaving Freegon. So they'll go to the starting 5. As everybody else to the bench. Brown gives it right back to his trusty point guard, Jackson Bruce. Back in the corner for Ryan Jackson. Misses on the floater. Braves basketball. Emphatically motions the referee. But the Braves need a basket here to take the lead right back. It's been back and forth, but the Braves have been held to only 5 points in this second quarter. What's going to be the answer for Bonner Springs? Groover, sidestep 3. Can't knock it down. Jackson Bruce the rebound. And the Braves again haven't scored in quite a bit of time. Still Spring Hill by 1. Bruce spins. The hesitation layup does not fall for Jackson Bruce. And neither team giving an inch defensively. Donnell to the corner for Groover. Get the screen from Jones. Pulls the trigger. Off the back of the iron. And tipped out, they'll say, off of Ryan Jackson. Braves basketball still. McAvoy checks in for Jackson Bruce. And Jackson Nez into the game for DeAndre Morrison.
Correction there, Broncos down by 1. Both teams
Oh, sorry, yeah.
A bit of a scoring slump here. Credit to both defenses, though.
Broncos down 1. My correction, folks.
A bit of double and triple take just to make sure.
Broncos get the steal. It swung around to Freegon. He'll try and drive. Can't get it. It's tipped right to Miller. His attempt through contact gets it. And this time, the Broncos have the lead.
Jordan Miller's really got good at that, attacking the rim, and he shields the ball with one hand. He almost kind of cups it with his arm, which makes it hard. You can't steal it or you're going to foul him. He's really developed that as this year's went on.
Groover trying to feed it down low. The Broncos the steal. And a chance to extend the lead. McAvoy 3. Yes!
Three-pointer by Peyton McAvoy.
Peyton McAvoy, 9 points off 3 triples. And how about that from the 6'2 junior? As Peyton McAvoy, if we're doing a 3-point contest, he's running away with it. Open look for Jaden Jones. Can't get it to go. Freegon relentless still, but Jaden Jones is going to get the better of him. Jaden Jones has 8 points, all off the bench. Broncos ahead by 2. Miller. Jackson a corner 3. Off the back iron. Miller tips it, but it falls right to Donnell. 1-on-1 with Freegon. How about that block? It's going to go with the Broncos.
Outstanding defense there by Martin Freegon.
Martin Freegon saying not today. And denying Donnell going 1-on-1. And the Broncos side of the gym going nuts off that.
Martin's had a couple good defensive possessions down there where he's prevented points from going on the scoreboard. So good job by the senior.
3 on the way, McAvoy. Oh my goodness! That is 12 points for Peyton McAvoy, all from behind the arc. And Coach Groover's going to call a timeout. The Broncos lead by 5 on the road against one of the best teams in 5A. 1:03 to play in quarter number 2. Broncos ahead 23-18. Back here in just 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
It's been the Peyton McAvoy Show. Curtis Kaiser, 12 points, all off of triples.
Well, Peyton's got a lot of experience, and he's shown over the years he's certainly capable. He's certainly shooting with some confidence tonight. So.
And it's been all Broncos in this second quarter. Just been so relentless. And the Broncos student section letting the Orange Crush know that they have the noise advantage in this gym. They made their presence felt at Eudora, and now to start this first half, they're making their presence felt inside the field house, and Ryan Jackson going straight through the defense.
Ryan Jackson's another one, though. He may be silent for a quarter, but he can fill up the stat sheet in a hurry, so good to see him playing with confidence here tonight.
Jackson Nez, it got tipped around. Donnell gets it right back. Broncos lead by 7. It's the largest that either team has led. Groover closely guarded by Bruce. Now it's back for Donnell. Broncos in that 2-3 zone.
Broncos just be ready for some help defense here. So they can attack, make them commit.
Jason Jones goes central, but a foul on the floor. They'll give it to Evan Brown. That's the first on Evan Brown. So only the second foul on Spring Hill in this ball game. And on the quarter with 5.1 seconds, it's going to be an inbound play and a quick three. It's for Groover. Trying to drive, has to get it off, he does, and makes it. Kellen Groover has his first points of the half. But the Broncos have found the momentum in the first half. And they go into the break up 5 on the road in Bonner Springs. When we come back, it's our Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. We'll break down the first half and more, and it's all on your home for Bronco basketball. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top of the line commercial printing equipment and American made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Touchdown, Lewis.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Now time for a halftime show presented to you by Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that matter most to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Brendan Bowen back here with you. Curtis Kaiser away at the moment, but he'll be joining me to start the second half as we take a look at the stat leaders in tonight's game, starting with the home side of the Braves. 8 points off the bench from Jaden Jones, 3 points from Jackson Nez, 2 points from Morrison, Rolfe, Jason Jones, and Groover, and just 1 point at the line from Prince Davin Donnell. Leading the way for the Broncos, it's Peyton McAvoy, 12 points, all from three-point range, followed in scoring along with Jordan Miller and Jackson Bruce. 3 points from Martin Freegon and 2 points from Ryan Jackson. The players in scoring for Spring Hill as both teams make their way back onto the court, as we've got 2 minutes left before we begin second half coverage on your home for Bronco basketball. Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strody Orthodontics, as that'll wrap up our Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Basketball, second half action, back in just a couple minutes on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring,
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Second half action coming up. Curtis Kaiser back with me here. And Curtis, what's going to be a big key for the second half for Spring Hill?
Well, you like the defensive intensity we're playing with. You know, I'd say we did have a little bit of struggle initial on-ball defense. Their guards really super quick and can get up off the floor really quick with their bounce. So help defense. I think if we have good help defense here in the second half, we can hopefully come out with a big win.
We'll kind of give a look after this quarter to give you our Elliott Insurance Group area matchups, although a couple teams have played recently. Last night, Tonganoxie hosting their senior night against the Baldwin Bulldogs, and that was quite a game. Bulldogs down 6 with 40 seconds left. They tie it up after an and one three-pointer from Cooper Carr. And Jason Jones gets an and one play here, as he'll be fouled by, waiting the call, number 1, Ryan Jackson.
His first personal.
It's his first personal.
Jason Jones at the line, shooting 1.
But how crazy is that, Curtis? You're down 6 with 40 seconds left. You make a three. The inbounds play goes right to Cooper Carr, who only Cooper Carr knows how to shoot the three ball. And he makes it and gets fouled, so he got a 4-point play to win it for the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Yeah, Cooper Carr is still a young kid. The amount of success he's had, and his older brother there at Baldwin really turned that program around. He's an excellent basketball player. He's got a very bright future.
Caleb Carr, a freshman at Mid-American Nazarene University, out of the Heart of America Conference in the NAIA. Rolf's three won't go. Devin Donnell, the rebound and the bucket.
See that possession there. A couple of Broncos had inside position, but watched the shot go up and didn't create that contact we've been talking about.
So starting five on the floor for both teams. Evan Brown goes right at Jason Jones.
Basket by Evan Brown.
Evan Brown is his first basket. In the Heart of America Conference, as I mentioned, where the Pioneers of MNU lie, it's one of the toughest conferences in the NAIA. As Baker looks to go on another Cinderella run, as they've got the conference tournament coming up. College basketball closing in on the finales of the season, as we're only closing in on a month away from March Madness, probably the best time of the year. And Morrison's going to attract a foul on the shot. 2 free throws coming up.
And a possession like that will make Coach Bouchard lose hair, because there was 3 Broncos standing there and they were out hustled by number 11. And Broncos stood there and watched. That's from a coach's perspective, that's just unacceptable. They're going to have to tighten that up.
And Bouchard was telling me via text message this morning, he said, we've got to win the rebounds. We have to. Because Bonner Springs will make you pay with the height and size that they have. And he said we have to limit their transition as well and protect the paint. And certainly to start this second half, it's not been that story. As Morrison misses both free throws. Broncos still a 4-point lead. Bruce on the drive, pulls up from inside and knocks it down.
Basket by Jackson Bruce.
Bruce has 6 on the game. Finds his first basket of the second half. 6-point lead for the Broncos. Jason Jones can't get the bucket. Ryan Jackson the rebound. It's quickly up the floor for Jordan Miller, who'll slow it down. He'll try his luck driving in. He'll be fouled. I believe that's going to be on Jason Jones, pending the call from the referee for a push. It's going to be on Kellen Groover. It's his first personal. As Jaden Jones will check in for DeAndre Morrison. Jaden Jones, the leading scorer for the Braves. And the leading scorer off the bench as well. Peyton McAvoy checks into the game for Evan Brown. Free gone for Miller in the corner. Sees an opening, tries to drive. Skipped around. Jason Jones will collect it and make the easy layup. Here's Jackson on the drive. In for Bruce. Floater's good. Jackson Bruce has 4 in the quarter. And both these teams offensively are trading blows back and forth. And again, I talked about this is going to be a matchup where the Broncos can even the series this year, but it's going to be a battle. And Kellen Groover just making his way.
Those are the careless mistakes right there that you just can't have. Another one of those possessions where a lapse of concentration there cost the Broncos a possession and a foul.
Ryan Jackson picks up his second foul, and Corey Rolfe will shoot free throws as Hudson Gaw and Brooks Beyer will check into the game. Takes a couple of circles around the rim and falls for Corey Rolfe. As Ryan Jackson and Martin Freegon check out. And Coach Bouchard, who for the past 2 years, his first 2 years has been under 500, but this year he gets that mark, has won 10 games this season. And that, like I mentioned, above 500 for the first time in his 3rd year now with the Broncos.
It's the same comment we had about Coach Hustler. The progress you see at building the program. Last year they started, I think it was 0-9, I think we started, and then we won like 7 of our last 9 games. And so they really started making some strides, and then this year they've been pretty consistent out the gate and continuing to improve.
And Jordan Miller just going right at the Braves. And so does Jaden Jones, continuing his dominance. He's got 10 on the night. Middle to the corner for McAvoy now. Jackson Bruce being guarded by Jackson Nez. Back in the corner, McAvoy, 3. Can't knock it down, can't keep the hot hand. Broncos will get a second try. In the corner for Hudson Gaw. He'll motion Miller. McAvoy the give and go right back to Hudson Gaw. Now Jordan Miller calls for Brooks Byer. He'll drive into the corner. Hudson Gaw, 3. Yes!
Basket by Hudson Gaw.
Hudson Gaw. His first basket. It's a triple. The Broncos ahead by 5. It's the lead they had going into halftime. Groover answers with a triple of his own. And the Broncos are letting the Braves slowly start to claw their way back. McAvoy misses another 3, but it's off the hand of Jaden Jones. And Carter Gaw will check in for Jackson Bruce, so the Gaw twins into the game alongside Peyton McAvoy, Jordan Miller, and Brooks Byer.
There's a couple of kids that have really developed. Last year they got a little bit of varsity experience towards the end of the year. But maybe Hudson a little bit more last year than Carter, but this year they both really continued to develop, stepped up, and both had big moments for the Broncos as the season has progressed.
A miss from Hudson Gaw. Going to force the hand for the Braves. No good. Rolfe the rebound, trying to get it to Jaden Jones. It's going to go the other way, but Spring Hill hanging on to that 2-point lead that they had as large as 5 after halftime.
There was a gift there because they're giving up too many offensive rebounds. We're fortunate they threw the ball away there.
Miller spins. It's flipped around to Carter Gaw. McAvoy down low for Byer, being guarded by Jason Jones. Can't get the spin. The Braves resilient defense, but they're going to call a hold on Jaden Jones. That's going to be his first personal.
Calls on Jaden Jones, his first personal.
The Braves, not fighting defensively, will end up getting a hold on the hands of Jaden Jones. Broncos basketball still. Miller trying to drive. He's under the basket. He's trapped. Byer. It went off his hands. Carter Gaw almost had a 3 jump ball call that's going to stay with the Broncos. So the Broncos fighting to live another day on the offensive end.
Yeah, good job there by Hudson, crashing the board there and being strong with it. Not afraid to mix it up down there with the big fellas.
Martin Fregon checks in for Jordan Miller. Carter surveys, finds McAvoy right near the baseline. Fregon gets Rolfe to jump, banks it in.
Basket by Martin Fregon.
Martin Fregon, that's a beautiful move to get the separation you need. Just move forward and hit the jumper inside. 4-point lead for the Broncos now.
That's something the Broncos have done well tonight, and they have throughout the year. The shot fake has really paid some dividends here this evening.
Jaden Jones wanted a screen on his brother. Fregon had a deflection, but it went right back in the hands of Jason Jones, and he's going to get his 6th point in this quarter. Broncos back to only a 2-point lead. Carter gets it to Fregon. He'll drive. Give enough space for Martin Fregon, and he'll bank it in. And Coach Bouchard will call time as he's still got the momentum, but both these teams back and forth on offense consecutively. But it's the Broncos still with the lead as they're up 42-38. Back here in just a matter of moments. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Line, presented by Sturdy Orthodontics.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. 42-38 Broncos call time after a bucket from Martin Fregon. Is himself, Jordan Miller, Jackson Bruce all have 4 in this third quarter. And also making his mark in the third quarter. Hudson Gaw, triple. But the Braves still relentless, led in scoring in this quarter by Jason Jones, who only had 2 points going into halftime. He's got 8 on the game. He loses his dribble. Nice defense from Hudson Gaw. Rolfe forced into a double team. Jaden Jones is going to go up and be fouled. We'll see who they give this foul to. I believe it's going to be on Peyton McAvoy.
His first personal. Jaden Jones at the line, shooting 2.
It's his first personal. So another thing you got to give credit to for Spring Hill is their discipline down low. Not many fouls in this ball game.
Yeah, kind of the opposite of what I was talking about, how Spring Hill's done a good job with the shot fakes. And, Bonner Springs hasn't necessarily fouled us a lot, but they've jumped past the potential, shooters. Spring Hill's been very disciplined in that regard down here on the defensive end.
Less than a minute to play here in this third quarter. Broncos a 3-point lead. Carter Gaw. Now for Fregon. McAvoy, why not? Won't go. McAvoy's 0 for 3 in this quarter from 3-point range. Jaden Jones, easy drive. He's got 5. His brother Jason has 6. And the Braves within a point. But it's 15 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Bouchard's going to tell his guys to hang on to it for the remainder. Pull up 2 inside for Hudson, and he drills it. Hudson Gaugh's got 5 in the third quarter. Jason Jones to answer. Beats the buzzer. And it's a 3.
And that is into the third quarter with their score tied.
Bonner Springs and Spring Hill go into the fourth quarter tied at 44. And the band's going to cue, hey, baby, meaning we've got one more quarter. And hey, baby, this is going to be quite a game. We'll be back here for fourth quarter action on your home for Bronco basketball, Spring Hill Sports Live.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, it's a close contest, 44-all. As we've got 8 minutes to decide if the Braves will sweep the Broncos this season or if the Broncos can even it out and get win number 11 this season. Groover finds Jaden Jones. That's how we'll start this first quarter. The Bronco defense giving up a quick 2. We'll see how they respond on this end. Rolf's going to be called for a reach. And he thought it was cleanly blocked there. Thought it was a clean tip, but no dice.
His first personal.
Corey Rolfe picks up his first personal foul. Braves start the scoring in the fourth quarter. But as we've seen the Broncos, if you let them get some shots in, they can make them in bunches. Miller on the drive, trying to lead on Bruce. It's on the floor. It's picked up in the corner. Jump called. It'll stay with Spring Hill. The Broncos hanging on, but for the Braves, it's a sigh of relief as they thought they had it, but they're still being relentless defensively. Hudson gone. Jackson Bruce, free gone. Who makes the basket for Spring Hill? Miller. Alongside Evan Brown, the 5 on the floor for Spring Hill. Groover goes across the floor. Now it's back for Rolfe. He'll try and drive in on Jackson Bruce. They're going to give Jackson Bruce the foul on the floor. That's Bruce's second personal.
Fouls on Jackson Bruce, his second personal.
Nobody in this game really in foul trouble for the most part. Most fouls the other player really has for either team is 2. That's on Ryan Jackson, and now Jackson Bruce picking up their second fouls. Just a handful of guys on both teams with 1 foul apiece. Jason Jones is going to be going to the baseline to inbound. Spring Hill fans in attendance wanting a travel. Jordan Miller picks up foul number 1.
I echo those comments. I think the referees missed one there, but
I think Jason Jones just had a slight bit of movement on his non-pivot foot. Or his pivot foot, I should say.
I don't think anybody's going to ask my opinion, so I guess it doesn't matter, but let's see if the Broncos can lock down defensively here.
Groover gets a screen. Nice job by the Broncos to switch defensively. Groover misses the bucket. It's bounced around. McAvoy gets the rebound, skips it down to Bruce, goes one-on-one with Rolfe, and makes it.
Basket by Jackson Bruce.
Jackson Bruce, how about the tough take from the sophomore?
He's got the size and the ability to do everything on the court, really.
McAvoy has it popped up. It's stolen away by Bruce. It's off the Braves on the chase. Broncos still with the basketball. And that's a big stop, and Coach Groover wants a foul. Not sure where he wants it, but referees are going to not listen. Bruce is going to be fouled. Give it to Donnell. That's Donnell's first personal foul.
His first personal.
So the Braves starting 5, besides Jason Jones, has a foul each. And here comes Jason Jones. Is he going to throw it down? He does not. It's poked away from behind. But a foul on the floor.
Good hustle by Jordan Miller. That's what it is. That's his staple. Excellent
and they'll
hustle down
say
there.
it's on the shot. Sorry to cut you off there, Curtis, but it's on the shot. That's Jordan Miller's second personal foul. Jason Jones to shoot free throws to try and go for the tie. Makes the first one. And credit to Miller, yeah, that's a phenomenal chase down, but he picks up a foul on the shot when Jason Jones is trying to throw down the hammer. And Jones will still get 2 points, but he had to earn them. Even up at 48. 2 minutes played here in the fourth quarter. Miller down low, Rolfe behind him. Nice find to McAvoy, but he's denied. And the Braves go up the floor. It's skipped to Groover. Jaden Jones, the screen. Groover ignores it, goes right at the defense and misses the inside shot. The Broncos got to get across the timeline. It'll be Miller, Rolfe to his left. And Jackson Bruce pops up and gets the outlet. Miller fakes the 3, trying to drive, gets the separation. It's an offensive foul on Jordan Miller. And he's picked up 3 quick fouls in the fourth quarter.
Fouls on Jordan Miller, his third personal.
We're still knotted up at 48 apiece. This game is going to come down to the wire, Curtis.
Yeah, that's a tough call against Jordan. But again, if he put himself in a position where I talked about it earlier, you give the referee an opportunity to make a judgment call. That's what it's a 50-50
Jason Jones,
thing.
3 for the lead. Jason Jones has been the it factor in the second half for Bonner Springs, and he puts the Braves up 3. Jason Jones reads it. Is he going to throw the hammer down? He does. And the Orange Crush loves it. And the Braves have stormed back in this fourth quarter and take a 5-point lead against Spring Hill as Coach Bouchard is going to call a timeout to recollect his guys. The Broncos now trail by 5 points. We'll go picture-in-picture on the court for our commercial break presented to you by Team Young Realty.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Back here after our picture-in-picture presented by Team Young Realty. And Curtis, that did not look characteristic for the Broncos at all.
The Braves defensively have played really, really well the last few minutes here, and they've been able to create some turnovers, some maybe not best decisions being passed there by the Broncos, but you got to credit the Braves defense for what they've been able to do for us, or for them. And it's a 5-point game here with 4:45 to go, so we just got to settle down and keep doing what we were doing the first half and the first half of this second half, if that makes sense. And I think we'll be fine. Just got to value the basketball.
Jackson Bruce tries to get it over Jones. It won't go. Rebound by Corey Rolfe. The last time these two teams played, Spring Hill only lost by 7. They led 14-8 after the first quarter, and they'd regained the lead after losing it 19-16. But it was Keelan Groover who was clutch for Bonner Springs, and he made back-to-back threes and a few free throws to give the Braves a victory on the road against Spring Hill. And the Keelan Groover tonight at home for Bonner Springs has been Jason Jones, who's been the answer in this second half. He has 16 points in this second half. He only had 2 going into halftime. He's been such the difference maker, and his brother Jaden is going to make the hook shot. And a 7-point lead now for the Braves. It's their largest of the game. They've not had the lead for more than just maybe a few minutes. And now they're playing takeover mode in the fourth quarter. Bruce knocks down a floater inside. 11-6 the margin in this quarter for Bonner Springs. They've really turned on the burners in the fourth quarter, but they lead by 5. As we're over halfway played in this fourth quarter, Coach Bouchard telling his guys, we've got to play closer defense on the perimeter. Bonner Springs is going to try and chew up as much clock as they can. Jason Jones, the nifty layup. That's 20 for Jason Jones, and it's got to be a quick bucket if you're Spring Hill. And are you looking at a 3, Curtis, as that's knocked out by Corey Rolfe? It's going to stay with Spring Hill. But are you looking at a 3-pointer?
It's not necessary yet at this point. Just work the ball, get the best shot possible. If it's an open 3, you have to take it, of course. But I don't think you need to force anything quite yet.
2:45 to play, quarter number 4. It's Brown, now for Freegon. He'll take the 3 and drills it! Martin Freegon, his first triple of the night.
Shows what I know.
Sorry, his second triple of the night.
Big shot.
That's 5 points in the corner for Freegon. Loose ball on the ground. Jump call, just going to stay with Bonner Springs.
Possession arrow favors Bonner Springs.
The only reason I said it is the first triple and not the second is because I put down his triple on Miller's side on my scorer sheet, but it is Martin Freegon's second triple.
Yes, it is.
His only basket he had in the first half was a triple, and now he's got one. He's got 5 points in the fourth quarter. That's a 4-point ball game, 2 possessions for Spring Hill. Going to be back for Jason Jones. Miller guarding closely for Groover. He'll drive, denied. And the Broncos are going to go quick. They've got the numbers up the floor, now we're even. And a near chance, it's stolen by the Braves. As they had a wolf call there. And Corey Rolfe Jr. makes the tough baskets to put him up 6. Minute and a half to play inside Braves Fieldhouse. Bruce, pull up 2, knocks it down.
Basket by Jackson Bruce. Timeout taken.
Timeout called by Coach Bouchard. And we'll stay here as Spring Hill trails by 4. But Coach Bouchard's got to get his guys together. 1:31 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Curtis, what's it got to be with the last minute and a half?
Well, again, the minute and a half down by 4. You don't have to force anything on either end of the floor, but what Bonner Springs has shown the last several possessions, what they're going to try to do is just spread the floor, try to spread you out defensively. You have to go out and guard them. You got to be able to make the referee count, otherwise they're just going to stand there. So they're going to spread the floor. They're eventually going to attack, and they're going to see where the help defense comes from, and they're going to drop it off. And if the help defense isn't there, they're going to take a quick shot or get a good shot there. So definitely have the momentum on their side, and definitely have, with the lead here, they got a good game plan. So defensively, the Broncos have to be sharp.
They'll set up the full court press. And Curtis, when is it time to foul? 2-on-2 up the floor, and the Braves will hang on to it. When is the time to foul?
Well, looks like now. Looks like we're trying to. I like to try to go for the steal, but we can't have.
Groover gets around the reach, and now.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It goes out of bounds, even though they wanted the foul, which they need 3 intentional fouls to send the Braves into the bonus.
Yeah, that's something they got to take aware. That should have been talked about in the huddle here. How many fouls you're going to need in order to get to that, to be able to stop the clock.
Jaden Jones misses an open look, so the Broncos will have a chance to get on offense, but it's got to be a quick basket. Freegon a 3. Banks out. Bruce almost has the rebound.
Travel. I don't know how.
What are they going to call? Is it a foul? They call a foul on the floor, and Coach Bouchard is arguing they want a travel. But it's going to be a timeout by Bonner Springs, who has possession of the basketball. And yeah, I don't think the Spring Hill faithful is liking that one. So 55-59, 47 and a half seconds to play. The Broncos coaches are still echoing at the referees. That's not the right call you should make.
We have a pretty good view of the court from where we're standing, and it looked to me like he had possession and then fell on his backside, which would mean a travel. But, again, my opinion doesn't matter, so Broncos have no choice but to just get set up here for the press. You've got to start fouling quickly and in volume, because you have to get to 5 fouls in order to put them to the free throw line and stop the clock and start doing the free throw game. And
the Broncos only have 2, so 3 intentional fouls will get the Braves to the line. However, If the Braves foul just once, it'll send the Broncos into the bonus for 2 free throws. So it's going to come down to a game of strategy for both these teams. Popped up in the air. It's going to stay with the Braves. It takes off 3 seconds. So it's down to 44.5 seconds. As the fly ball in the air sends it to, oh, it's a steal! Miller gets the layup and it's within 2. Braves go down the floor. They have to foul. Spring Hill does. And they will get a foul. It's Groover. It's down to 30 seconds.
Fouls on Jordan Miller, his 4th personal.
That's Miller's 4th personal. And the referees are going to send him to the free throw line.
How was that? What is happening?
It's going to be free throws for Kellen Groover.
Jackson Bruce, his 3rd personal.
It's Jackson Bruce's 3rd personal.
Kellen Groover at the free throw line.
But I'm not sure how he can be granted 2 free throws.
They just changed the scoreboard to show 5 fouls for guests.
Okay, so.
Not by my count, but I just saw him change it.
So I'm assuming, by the looks of it, that they have it flipped to where Bonner Springs.
Could be.
I think they may have flipped it, so that's what the crowd is irate about, but that's a tack on the people at the scores table.
Yep.
Which, we can appreciate them, showing up day in and day out.
Absolutely.
For showing up and, being staff members first and then going right to work here. But I think in the pivotal moment like this, it's not ideal that you're going to be, you're not going to have the best of friends, especially with a crowd here from Spring Hill.
All right, you got 3 coaches looking at him like, what's going on here? Rightfully so. But Coach Bouchard keeping the boys together and talking strategy and doing his thing, so we'll see here. It could be an exciting 30 seconds.
So they did flip it.
Yep.
They did flip it, so it's now the right call. Broncos down 4, 30 seconds left. Inbound to Miller. It's going to be him to take it up the floor. Fakes the handoff. He's going to try and drive on Rolfe. Gets the foul. Was it in? What it is! Jordan Miller! Call him Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Jordan makes every basketball game. Jordan Miller will make a handful of plays where you're like, that was awesome. His hustle plays, his instincts, just a solid basketball player. Good athlete all around.
The and one, it's missed. Braves up by 2, it's on the floor. They've got a foul, they do. Miller slams the floor in frustration. It was on the floor and right there for the Broncos. Groover again to the free throw line for 2 shots.
His 4th personal.
Broncos are out there battling hard, so give them credit.
But you got to be careful now with Jackson Bruce having 4 fouls. Peyton McAvoy will check into the game, I believe. Could be for Jackson Bruce, but McAvoy has to activate the hot hand if he wants the Broncos to get back in this game. Groover makes the first free throw. Jackson out of the game, McAvoy in. So Peyton McAvoy, who had 4 triples in the first half, hasn't made one in this second half yet.
Certainly capable, though. That's why he's in the game.
Groover puts the Braves up 4. It's got to be a 3. 15 seconds. McAvoy fakes. 3 on the way. Won't go. Rebounded by the Braves. It's a loose ball. And the Broncos don't foul. Jones scores down the hammer. And the Broncos did not foul.
And that is the end of regulation with your final score.
And the Braves are going to survive a thriller inside the Braves Fieldhouse. 65-59 the final. An unreal game from Bonner Springs. Spring Hill again fighting their way to get the win, but Bonner Springs turning on the Jets in the second half and taking the victory at home in their second to last game here inside Braves Fieldhouse. We'll step aside for a couple minutes. When we come back, it's our Team Young Realty postgame show, and it's all in your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top of the line commercial printing equipment and American made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
For more ton 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com. Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Back here from Brace Fieldhouse in Bonner Springs, Kansas, on the campus of Bonner Springs High School. Here for our post-game show presented to you by Team Young Realty. The next, get it done for you. Let Team Young get it done for you the next time you are looking to buy or sell your home. Give them a call at 913-386-4488 for your free, no obligation offer. Team Young Realty. Brendan Bowen alongside my partner Curtis Kaiser. Curtis, that second half, describe it to me.
Well, it's a backbreaker. The thing that comes to my mind that keeps playing over and over is it really underscores the concept of you got to play every possession, you got to finish every possession, because they ended up with a 6-point loss here today, and Bonner Springs had some fortunate shot there at the end of the second quarter, and also at the end of the third quarter where they hit 2 threes in a row, and that's 6 points. Without those, we got a tight ball game going into overtime potentially. So, it just shows the importance of every single possession, value in the basketball. I thought the defense of the Broncos for the most part played well until kind of towards the end there but they, you got to give credit to Bonner Springs. They really spread the floor there. They have the athletes, absolutely. They got some good. It's a good, solid basketball team there, and they're quick. Their first steps are really, really quick, which means our help defense has to be on task every single possession, and it wasn't on every single possession, but you're going to have some of that. So, it was just a possession thing for me. And, Bonner Springs was fortunate to get a couple threes to go there in crunch times as the clock was expiring, and ended up being the difference in the game. So, but, credit to both teams. They both played hard. Looking forward to Friday night. Ottawa Cyclones coming home or coming back to Spring Hill for senior night. And, boys are going to have their hands full again. That Ottawa Cyclones team's a solid basketball team, the number 1 team in 4A. So, senior night's going to be a battle, so kids can't hang their head. They got to get some rest tonight, come to practice tomorrow, and get better.
And this will take us into our not pregame, but post-game area matchups. That's presented to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott has served area communities for decades. When you're traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com, and going over some games that happened yesterday and that are going on today. Chieftains against the Baldwin Bulldogs. Again, we talked about it. Baldwin coming from behind with 40 seconds left and a 6-point lead to win 61-60 on the road. As Tonganoxie is on the road today, they're taking on Ottawa. Last time I checked just recently, the Cyclones all over the Chieftains, 58-20 right now in the fourth quarter. Eudora Cardinals beat the Pale Panthers 60-53. Eudora back to 500, currently sitting at a 9-9 record on the year. Lewisburg dropping one to Blue Valley Southwest High School, one of the mid-pack teams in 5A. Spring Hill's had several run-ins with them, especially one this season. So Lewisburg dropping another one. Lewisburg out of the race for a playoff contention. So Lewisburg, under head coach Ben Dahl in his first year, is going to not take his boys to the postseason, but he's got plenty of teams to look forward to. And on our end, here on Friday, it's senior night inside Spring Hill High School. The girls and boys seniors will be honored. We'll have those ceremonies broadcasted to you. So you're not going to miss the ceremony. We're not going to cut for the ceremony at all. We're going to live stream it. We're going to make sure the parents at home or the grandparents or whoever's watching can see their kid be honored at senior night if they can't make it to the gym. And the final home game of the regular season, final game period of the regular season. And then week after that, we start postseason coverage. So if I remember right, I'll go ahead and check my schedule for you, which we don't have it yet, but kind of where the teams sit, I mean. They hold the 8 seed by a game. The boys do. They just dropped it. So depending on how Basler does, they still have the home court advantage as Basler Linwood, the Bobcats, will come to visit. And then for the girls, they still hold that number 1 seed. They will take on the Turner Golden Bears, depending on how they do and how the other 2 teams in that 17 and 18 spot hold up. So Broncos will regardless have a home game. The Lady Broncos, I mentioned, they'll have a home game regardless against the 16 seed or the 15 seed, depending on how Friday night goes, where there is no Leah Askins-Dietrich. We'll talk about that Friday. So the Cyclones, without their standout sophomore guard, are going to take on the Spring Hill Broncos, who try and look for the first time in program history to take the number 1 seed in 5A. As that'll do it for us here from Bonner Springs inside the Braves Fieldhouse. For my partner Curtis Kaiser filling in for Caden Carbajo tonight, I thank him so greatly. I'm Brendan Bullen signing off for the second to last time this season. Go Broncos.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.